All right, welcome back in. We're going to do some more Age of Wonders 4. I've rolled a few turns here since last time. Nothing major happened, just basically had to reposition. We are in the middle of raising that town we took and a couple other things. We had an event pop up, the Sign of the Cleft Shield. Honestly, I don't even think we have any shield units beyond skeletons, so that's fine. And by raising that city, it seemed to have finished off our other event here. We have the Age of Death. The deed is done. The devastation of the realm is complete. You were the architect of this destruction. While your Corpse-Eater Orcs revel in the destruction and chaos of the realm, you try to remember the world as it once was. But the images of the days before you are reaping are gone. All you remember are the endless fields of corpses. You have become death, destroyer of worlds. Result: Age of Death is now active during all battles with Pit Redtooth as the prophet. Oh no, he's the prophet? Uh-oh. As the prophet, you gain 20 souls per turn. Age of Death is all non-undead receive 50% less temporary hit points when healed. In combat with the prophet's armies, all non-friendly units gain Curse of Servitude. When this unit dies, it summons a decaying zombie under the prophet's control. Oh. Prophets also gains the 20 souls. The ruler that foresaw the vision of ruin and brought about this age is the prophet. Now's your time, the Age of Death. Got an achievement for actually finishing one of those. And yes, yes is all I have to say. Goodbye. On the way out, I did drop an outpost here. I'm just gonna go ahead and hook up this. They already cleared it for me, so I might as well grab the 10 mana, 5 Imperium, and 10 Research. I headed across the sea. I thought about stopping here and doing that, but in all honesty, this guy's gearing up for a war against me. I may as well go see what he's thinking about that, and maybe we'll take him out there too. Yeah, we have this guy getting kind of close with his other city down here. Oh, in fact, here he comes. Okay, yeah, I might need to go deal with that. Dang it, I want to go take out this Umbral Nest. I really want to take out that Umbral Nest. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though. All right, well, even if... Okay, am I gonna walk into another ambush like I always do? No, we can take this. Declare war? Okay, abort. No, I'm not declaring. I thought you were at war with me already. All right, well, we're in the area. That was a little mistake. Yeah, reinforcements heading up there to take the place of some of those skeletons that are in our armies. As I mentioned, we're here. Basically, we need to cross this sea to get to the other blue guy. And we will do so. Produce the wizard towers in hunger. I had a couple events that actually got me like 2 pop, which was really nice for our capital. Now here, I believe we were trying to increase our quarries. Ooh, mine though. I'll take the mine first. All right, looking through here, soul vault, stone walls. Yeah, I've been building up our wizard tower. Let's get the Throne of Recall just so I have that ready to go. And right on time. Literally the turn that we procced it. I couldn't have done that better if I meant to do it on purpose. Corpse-Eater Orcs will become Whiteborn. Gives the target race immortality beyond life, granting them undead unit type, which gives us frost and blight protection, but nerfs our spirit and fire. Hence why it's so good to get that undead leadership skill. Gotta counteract that a little bit. Also heartless, so we won't lose morale, and we're immune to poison and disease. I did take the disease trait on Pit, just again in preparation for this. We also gain lifesteal, which gives us temporary hit points on each attack. Transform. Now I guess we're essentially ghouls now. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, tell me that doesn't look cool. I'm gonna grab a screenshot of that. Yes indeedy. Message received. You're angering me. All right, well, good luck with that. Alignment change. Jeez, guys, am I evil? Oh, let's not be judgmental. Yeah, okay, another minor nation. Yeah, I cannot wait to see a battle now. Now that it's gonna have that effect where everything that dies is gonna raise undead. This is going to be crazy. I dare say this might be the best build I've ever done. Even with that little bit of a nerf to the hungering thing, I think it's still totally fine. Okay. You are coming over here to replace one of our little undeads, but I'm not going to wait around for that to happen, so we're just going to keep sailing. Looks like we'll make landfall next turn. Now this is against Clayface, you. So here, we are not technically at war. We need to become at war. So this would be an unjust war. So settle grievances. Planning to cast all rulers into the void. He fabricated it. You know what? Yeah, pay for the transaction. Okay, so minor justification, back, pronouncements. If I declare rivalry, rising rival justification modifier, which increases, yep. Okay, and we will denounce him. Denouncing a ruler using fabricated grievances will cause them to have a grievance against you. If I denounce you, select a grievance, he is, okay, so I guess that one's not going to work. So I can fabricate a one. Okay. We'll see if what that does for us next turn. We can already do a minor justified war, so that will be totally fine. I'm a little annoyed. For whatever reason, I thought I was at war with him. I thought he was that party I'd been expecting, but that was not the case. All right, in that case, we'll head this way. I want to go take this stupid thing out before it sends more things. We finish our necrotic spires. These are disgusting, by the way. Yeah, you get these during siege. Friendly undead units in the domain heal 12 hit points per turn. Yeah, good luck killing my army. We're gonna have stupid high HP and we're gonna heal 12 per turn just for free. Yeah, beautiful. Fetrid Legion. Unit enchantment. So basically the melee units gain 10 HP and a weakening aura. Or we could get the Bone Dragon. Let's get the Bone Dragon up and running. My leader needs to raise one of those for his major ambition. We have produced an academy. All right, this is in Kitchen. Kitchen is one of the places that is most likely to get attacked. Necrotic Spires would be nice. I did also finish unlocking that Temple of Fertility. I don't remember if that happened on or off camera. That extra mana might be nice. I am going to go pretty crazy with mana. Yeah, let's get the extra mana up and running. Let's also get another Death Stalker. I want to start prepping another stack worth of units, basically. A free city declared war. All right, to the southeast. So he's likely to come up here and raid me. Got it. I don't want a bounty. Of course you're sending another one. Man, those Umbral ones are spicy, I will say. We're not even running the Umbral modifier here, but man. Well, hey, at least they're coming towards me where we can fight. That's actually kind of nice. Okay, we are getting attacked on my scout. All right, well, good luck, scout. Okay, and that's the guy that just declared war on me. All right, keep trying to catch up. All right, Mr. Mask. Declaration of rivalry. We would have a war justification of minor. I have a thing on them. Yeah, war justifications. For anyone who doesn't know, you really do want these, generally speaking. When starting a war, alignment may be affected, Imperium may be affected, non-allied rulers can get grievances. So, following war, so a minor justification. Yeah, if I mouse over that. Having a minor justification means you can declare war, but still frowned on. Considered evil, that's fine. If we look here at like unjust, see how it's going to start having lower Imperium, etc., etc. So you really would like to get your justifications in a row. Can I could denounce you. That would be fine, right? So if we do that, okay. And go back. Pronouncements. No. Okay, that didn't take me from minor to not minor. All right, goodbye. I'm not going to declare on him until we're literally on his doorstep, so. I still don't know where his capital is, though. Unless this is his capital and it's just not flagged. I'm struggling a little bit to see where it is. He couldn't have lost it. This is the area that he should be in. And I'm not seeing a underground. And if I did, I would expect it to be near the bigger city. So I'm not 100% certain on that. Let's go ahead. Let's get right up next to him on the coast here. Yeah, that does not have the crown of a city. So I'm not certain about that. And then in here, have I got the siege? I do have the siege stuff, right? Yes. Towns can build teleporters. Gain 50 affinity points per turn in the branch of your highest affinity. So that would be more shadow. I don't really care. Gain 5 affinity points every turn in every branch where you have at least 3 affinity. That would be kind of nice. All right, we'll grab that one. Bring the minor ones up to date a little bit. What else did you want to show me? We'd unlock these. 30 grievances against other empires. This cannot be traded or lost. Ooh. Actually? Yeah, so... Shoot, that may... Oh no, we can get next turn before I declare. Perfect, perfect. Man, it's like I know what I'm doing or something. Well, or at least I could pretend that I do. Okay, we'll grab that. You guys, we'll see if we can auto this. They do have a tier 4 here. Easy peasy. And... You know what? I will take that unit because there's probably gonna be a defender unit there, and I would sure like it if we had a little more firepower. We'll stay out of the gloom. I don't think we heal as well in there, even with the immunity thing. All right, another tier 3. Yeah, and you guys just need to basically chase those armies. Built our expansion to the tower. Vision range, yes. Yeah, we want to get all those up and running, and we probably should. Let's get a necromancer. Done and done. Work. Okay, my work camp just came up here. So, oh, I'm not allowed to do this one? Oh, but it was cleared. Oh, okay, well, boo. All right, well, I guess I could take either one of these. We'll take the one that has the magic material in it. Either way, that's still fine. Honestly, if anything comes to take this, I'm not going to be over there to save it anyways, so. Okay, so we do have all the plant materials now. So plus 15 Imperium per turn. Beautiful. Hero leveled up. All right, this is our Warlock. This is Hogger the Helper. This is our Defender guy. So here... Yeah, the disease thing. When a friendly unit dies, we gain Grace. Summon units gain Decaying. Dies, does Blight and Decaying. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of having the disease. Dark rituals. Enemies in a 1 hex radius suffer damage. All corpses turn into decaying. Yeah, we'll grab that one. Honestly, I don't even really care about that grace. Yeah. Spells ready to cast. Oh, I don't think I called it out. I also did a morbid sacrifice over when we were sieging that other city, and it worked as expected. I just all 3 of my armies all the way to full was incredibly nice. Incredibly nice. Okay, yep, we saw that. Infestation. Of course they are. All right, I'm gonna shuffle around and I'll bring you guys back in when there's something interesting to see. All right, we're just a turn or 2 later, and we have our Tome of Cycles ready to unlock. Let's go ahead and see what she has to say about that one.
There is a cycle to all things. The beast feeds upon its prey, gaining strength. The corpse rots, nourishing the land. Life gives way to death, which in turn gives way to more life. Master this ebb and flow, and you will find you can manipulate both its gifts, as well as the toll it demands.
And while I really do want the Druid of the Cycle. I think Blades of Decay is probably best for us. You look at what's in my army, we're going to get all those guys just to do extra decays. We also have the Blooming one here, which, again, really nice. So, yeah, all three of these are things I definitely want, but that will help me in the field. Whereas getting those other druids out and about will take me a little while. Now, up in the north, we're getting raided because, of course, we are. I'd be disappointed if I wasn't getting raided. All right, these guys are pretty sad. Let's get their bathhouse. What's your problem with that? North needs a farm because you had one got destroyed. Of course you did. Okay, we'll come right back to you in a minute. Free cities are doing stupid things. Yeah, and there's turn. We should see a raise on the city in the north. An Inferno Puppy? Yeah. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Inferno Puppy. You're not for me. Oh, I also went over to that Umbral spot, and there were 3 full freaking Umbral armies sitting there. So, needless to say, my one guy could not take it out, so I just pulled away from there. Okay, so this is... What is this? It's a scout getting ambushed. Auto combat that. Okay, that's south of where I'm currently at. All right, we might need to go say something to him about that. Pebbleton. All right, so shield units are less defensive but could do more damage. I also don't think I care. Yeah, I just don't care on that one that much. All right, and you're trying to catch up with our armies. Over here, we have breached the walls. We'll go ahead and attack. And it's done. Vassalize or raise. Now, raising doesn't actually... I don't have any of the things that give bonuses from that. We raised the other one specifically to finish the Age of Death. So I think we're going to go ahead and we'll make a vassal out of that. We do see there's a guy here. Is there another city up here I just haven't seen? I also have not encountered his main army, so I need to stick together, and I can't really split up. Let me have the skeleton continue to scout for me. Is there something up here? Where is this connection? It must be from there. They've stretched that far, or it just hasn't burned because of this, I guess. Now, we do see there's some stuff coming from the south. I may need to just hang around this area. Let's go kill that guy. Yeah, none of that then. Yeah, I think I may just hang around here. I want to make sure that this gets converted. All right, up here. They jumped in the water. A tier 5, a tier 4, a tier 3. Okay, that's not nothing. All right, we'll head over there. I hope that's not going to come back to bite me later. Got the Necro Spires up here. It may be a good idea to get my Spelljammer up and running. Put it... Oh, and we're getting burned down here. Ah, see what I mean about getting ping-ponged? We're up north dealing with that other guy. Now there's one down here in the south. All right, I am producing units. All right, let's get one immortal. I do kind of like having these immortals in my group. They make for good bait units, if nothing else. Free City declared war on me. Of course they did. Still has units. That's fine. Yeah, we're up to turn 67-ish. Okay, here he is. Here he is. I hope everyone's close enough. I am. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to treat you guys to a battle that you normally don't get to see, most likely. Let's see what the auto combat does. And if I don't like it, we will definitely fight that. He had a lot of tier 1s. I would lose 1 unit, and it's the Bone Whore I don't care about. It's just not worth my time to fight it, I'll be honest. All right, we will accept those results and a bunch of yummy heroes. Okay, well, that was not everybody, though. He definitely had more armies down here, but that was a good chunk of them, wasn't it? All right, and he had so bad units. I'll just really re-raise that guy. His units were so bad that I couldn't raise a dragon. That is just embarrassing. Okay, I will take those rewards. I think I do have some people who could benefit. All right, hook up. And apparently he has an extra guy here. Now you don't. Right, how many turns? 2 turns. All right, now, how are we doing? All right, we are actually wounded enough that I think I will spend. We'll do a morbid sacrifice. Are you all in the same province? I think you are. And there we go. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I've done one before. I think it was Tomb Moth that had the undead healing spell, or maybe it was Sanguine, the vampire one. Either way, maybe we've done it a couple times. But yeah, this is just a full heal, and it doesn't even matter what you are, which is nice. The other one kind of wants you to be undead pretty strongly. All right, again, we have somebody getting over here. Pop you out. Yeah, we got 2 of those tier 3 Death Stalkers in there now. All right, these skeletons are completely expendable. Go do some scouting for me. See what you can find. I want to know where his darn cap city is. All right, you take him out. A tier 5, a tier 4. Okay, hopefully this auto combat actually can work. I don't think I can actually do better on that one, unfortunately. Oh, but we get the bone dragon. Unfortunately, it's the wrong place. I'm going to take it, though. I will raise him. And that'll give us a little bit more oomph. All right, so my immortal did live. Okay, so we have the dragon and the mortalist. And we need to run down south for our next fight. So I do have some units already down there. Yeah, we'll let them grab it. I'm going to need a north and a south army. I think that's just becoming more and more plain here. This ping-ponging is not going to end. All right, and you needed another farm, and you also were the water area. So let's give you that. Orders required. Yeah, just chill. I don't want to split up because there's still some more units around. Eternal hunger. Let's get those stone walls in. Buy myself some time. I'm gonna feel so stupid if I get to the point and somebody sneaks through and kills one of my cities. Oh man, I really am liking the look of these now. We really look like ghouls. All right, you're ready to connect. We have 4. Okay, can basically be whatever I want. Whatever I want should probably be that extra research right there. More development. Your heroes gain 200% XP from combat. Extra damage to heroes. Positive effects last 2 extra turns. Okay. Gain status protection whenever the first negative. Kind of like the idea of this production. We have a lot of buildings still left to build. Yeah, we'll grab that one. These new trees are really nice. I think they're a lot more flavorful than they were before. All right, well, you're getting executed. Yep, thank you. Please come again. Oh yeah, and I don't need to keep you guys here anymore, do I? We'll make a couple snacks. I'll keep them because they're providing me with mana income. But whenever I need some, I'll just snack on them. Keep our buildings and our spells well stocked. Collected, collected, collected. Don't care about bounties. Dealt with him. Rebuild. Done. Okay, same thing. I will bring you guys back in here in a minute when a little time has passed or something interesting is coming in. Okay, and here's an exciting one to bring you back. So I had to split up my forces because I had several invasions coming from one direction, and I had found the enemy capital, within the other. So I left Pit here to siege, and they were able to summon up some units here, whereas they didn't have anything except for their leader when I started the siege. So we're in a little bit of a desperate fight. They outnumber us quite a bit, but I think we can actually pull this off. The auto just killed me, just straight up, but I don't think that's actually true. I honestly think that we can probably win this one. So my first thought is we're going to take out these two towers, and then we'll wrap in from that direction. So we'll see what we can do about getting rid of those relatively quickly. Now, if we look at... That's going to be out of range, but he wouldn't. All right, run over here. Not affected by that damage type. Okay, gotcha. Okay, run over there. We're definitely going to do like a hard pivot in that direction. And my zombies, speed bump, please. Run on that way. Run over there. Yeah, we definitely don't want to be in the middle of the map. That just is a bad plan. And anyone want spells? I don't think so. Yep. All right. We'll see how we can do here. Not the odds I would have preferred for a fight like this, that's for sure. Open up some regeneration. Yeah, getting rid of those two towers lickety split is definitely one of the first things that we need to have happen here. Okay, not going to be able to reach it. Right. And it's really unfortunate that the poison damage type does not work on that. I don't know if these ones will either. Zip to here. Okay, that will do damage, or at least a chance for it. Very disappointing. Okay, I just rotate down this way, spin, defend. Okay, continue rotating that way. Okay, come on, actually hit, please. A graze, well, better than 0, I suppose. All right, they do have caltrops out here, so I'd prefer to not go through there. See if they'll just attack those. Those are pure sacrificial. We should be getting hit with these towers. Let's actually spread out a little bit more. Should be getting hit with these towers this turn. Do I want to throw out a spell? They're just going to be healing in the back. I think I'm going to hold on to my spell power, unless we could kill off one of these. Of my spells, 15. I could kill that. Can I kill this one? Yes. All right. I wish I could have units around it to actually benefit from it, but I think it's probably more important that I just don't take that incoming damage. Running way in the back. What are you doing? Okay, summoning up your sword. And thinking about it really hard, apparently. Okay. Yeah, we don't have units that are going to be able to break down these walls, so now that I know that we can kill it with that, that's even better. Okay, so let's start positioning towards the door a little bit. All right, see if you can draw them in. Spread out so we all don't get hit, hopefully. Leader, run over here. Finish that one off. There we go. All right. Yeah, we just need to be careful here. Once we get the ball rolling, things will be good. It's just until then, can be a little spicy. Bend. There. Bend. All right, spells. I don't think it's worth throwing spells at that yet until we can actually get in range to do more damage. I may need the damage elsewhere. Pacified me, okay. Yeah, incoming. Not too bad. Boy, they're just going to town, aren't they? All right, all we got to do is get the ball rolling. We got to find a way to get some undead going. Those front zombies, maybe explosive zombies here this turn. That does look like they have a pretty good opportunity for a pretty big damage. Perfect. I'll definitely eat that. Okay, unfortunately, I'm blocking my way. Oh, and I downed them. All right, that's not the end of the world. We have other means. Okay, to that end, I think leader here can do the channel ritual. Let's have the necromancers actually do the raise. All right, it's been a while since I've used the fast channel, so this is cast another. Okay, so I should just be able to do it if I want. So if we did our zombie blow up, yeah, that's unfortunate. He needed to really be a little bit closer. All right, what can we do against him? Position. Charge attack. I do think we will do that. Get that hit. We are going to have to go here for the good hit. Maybe I should have teleported that one now that I think about it. It's been a while since I've actually had to use these guys. All right, do what you can. Okay, I've got the decay. That's fine. Let's set up Hex of Broken Spirit. You know, the harder they are now, the harder they'll fall later, so. Stacks of decaying. Alright, that thing looks like it'll decay nicely. Get it decaying. Move you up one. That'd be really nice. Okay, we'll chance it. Come on, come on. Little lucky hit here. No lucky hit. Okay, then you. Let's go to there. In turn. All right, come on, boys. Come on, boys. This is just as much a choke point for them as it is for me. Although they actually have range units that can hit me, so maybe not. Leader incoming. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. More zombies down. Just stacking the Mortal Blessing for me. Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, that does hurt. I'll say that. That definitely does hurt. Okay, we're definitely gonna need to teleport out of that spot. Okay. Spell-wise, what do we all got? Death Waltz. Right, regaining actions. Yeah. Infernal Jaws. Until the end of battle, whenever a friendly unit dies, all others get healing. Yeah, we'll do that. Launch it. Should have probably had that up sooner. All right, and our leader here. Okay, let's give them the strengthen. And obviously we're gonna teleport. Let's teleport to there. And then nice big target for them. Working on him. I totally forgot that he could walk down the walls. That is spicy, as you see. Soulbound. Charge into him. Beautiful. Alright, you guys charge into him. And that gets rid of his retaliation, so now my leader can actually move. We're gonna want a second. We're gonna want a second spell here for sure. Let's go ahead and pop that. And also, did you give strengthened also? You do. Let's strengthen them. And then I definitely don't want to stand next to this guy. So let's back up to here. Hit him. Okay, little nice healing for my guys. Now, that's not terrible. Nor is that. If I hit this, we'll get both of them. Let's do that. We'll hit both. That'll give them more parting gifts, I believe. Just a good solid hit. All right, then do we have anything that will finish people off? Not quite, not quite. So no on that one. What about those infernal jaws, though? Not quite. And the fire he's going to be way protected from. Rotting explosions, the zombie. Strengthened maximum HP. Don't think so. Okay, I think I am going to do this to him. Hopefully the dot will finish him off, if nothing else. Let's do it. We definitely need to get a kill or two this next turn for sure, or I'm in big trouble. I really just need to get the zombie ball rolling. Condemned. Ugh, we don't like that. Electrified. I do think we can probably kill the giant this turn. Oh, I say that, and then we get absolutely blasted on that unit.
Oh.
Ooh, mortal down. Definitely has the advantage on the range units. He definitely recruited the right stuff. I wonder where this other army came from, because they must have teleported. That's all I can think about, because he was off in a corner essentially where I was sieging him. Okay, good. Excellent. Alright, they're still getting a little bit of morale, which I hate. Okay, a bunch of decaying and stuff procs. Alright, big boy over here. So Dark Ritual. Enemies in a 1 hex sustain damage and corpses raise. So... do we have any good spots? Not really. Not really. That wouldn't finish him off. Claim Soul. Increased accuracy, 38 damage. Yeah, I can bring back my other abilities. Alright, I think we Claim Soul him. Do it. I've got to get rid of that. Well, well, well. Hey, boys. Fancy seeing you here. Fancy seeing you here. All right, now 65% chance. Move one and get a better. Probably should just move the one and get the better shot here. Get rid of that precog. All right, let's worry about you guys. they are in a lot of trouble. All right, let's do slippery here. Move to there and hit them. Oh, the precog. Okay, I'll continue to think about that. You... Alright, you are in an area that does seem like it would be a good one to have them explode in. Okay, Frost and Blight. Do it. You know, the worst thing is I just need more Imperium to get the death casting ability from the tree. Man, if we had that right now. If we had that right now. Alright, we will step one closer. Alright, him. Okay, that may have just saved a life. That may have just saved a life. Alright, still nothing I can eat. Alright, if I'm gonna move, we may as well move. If they crit me, I die. If I don't crit me, I might be okay. 28. Probably dead. We're on fire is the problem. Alright, let's see what that does. Yeah, kind of thought so. Alright, but, you know, it's still mortal blessings for us. Status vulnerability, right. I really need their giant to do some work for me here. That unit is being a pain in my butt. A major pain in my butt. Okay, they're gonna run. Oh man, they're gonna go kill somebody, aren't they? 49 damage. Oh boy, I'm not entirely certain we're gonna be able to pull this one off. Yeah, I didn't even think about, we're so far in the game that teleporting could be a thing. I got 23 points of casting left. And those are the stupid wind guys that are really hard to deal with. We do have a little bit of heal. Alright, if we do heal on them and give them the strengthen, it's the extra people back. Okay, please crit. If one of these is a crit. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Good. Okay. Now these guys are free. And you... Okay, go kill those. Oh, maybe I should have hit them with turning into zombies. Got some more mortal blessing. I gotta be careful. I got 23 points of juice left here. 30 damage. No, I could do 24 damage. Hex of Broken Spirit. Probably should get started on you and get that stacking. Okay, strengthen, hasted, and temps. I'm gonna do that. And the reason is, I'm gonna have to just take the hit, I think. I'm gonna just have to take the hit, and we're just gonna step back so I can actually do something here. Step back, we'll take the hit. Alright, 40% chance. Come on, baby. 40%, 100%. That was not 100%. Man, we have not gotten lucky on these bad swings. Soulbound, strengthened. I don't suppose that's a kill, right? Not this turn. When it dies, becomes a decaying zombie. Oh, hey, we did proc that up here. Nice, nice, nice. All right, I'm gonna do it. I want the dot damage on it, so whatever we get can kill it next turn. All we need to do is win the battle. Simple as, and then we'll be just fine. Well, luckily, this isn't a melee giant leader, so I do at least have that going for me. That claimed soul probably saved this fight. I don't think we could have gotten out of this without that. I should probably double check and make sure there's no time limit on how long I have that unit. Okay, hopefully, please live so you can teleport. Okay, so let's look at that ability here. So claim life. On target kill. Heals the caster. Target non-user immediately revives a Rightborn until the end of combat. Okay. Good, good. So you... oh, they turned him into a gold statue. We hate that. Alright. Get in on that. They'll at least have to fiddle around. Okay, you are going to die. How? Would stab him. The stab is probably the better. Oh, the zombies could do it. Okay, do it. Okay, more zombies. We like that. We definitely need to not be standing next to each other like we currently are, because we're taking a lot of AoE I really don't need to be taking. Let's go to here. And I'm actually going to eat... I think I need the temps here. 90%, 70%. What exactly you hit? Lifebound, Shadow Dedication. Gosh, it's taken right. Alright, let's see. Are you at 90? Okay, you guys. I'm also going to eat. If I could get more revived. We teleport. I guess it doesn't really matter. Teleport to there. I hope that's not obstruction for this shot. It is. I can't stand next to each other though. We just taken too much AoE damage. A little poke here. Okay. Dear leader. Does have his eyes dead. Alright, yeah, just do it. And then they can attack. Okay, hit him. On the bright side, this is the last, like, thing. Like, we have support, a mage, and the leader. How long does that last? Gilded. Just a stun? Okay. Now, and I do still have some magic here. Yeah, you know what? I can't be stingy. Do it. That's the last of our magic. Man, if I had had death casting for this fight, this would have been so much safer. Ow. Ow. Oh, we hate that. We hate that a lot. Okay, bye-bye archers. Alright, they're already decaying. That's something. And unfortunately, that is also something. Okay, big boy. Target cannot reach. Is that true? I feel like we could... Oh, I see. I can't move to that. I can move to here. What do we all have? Volcanic Smash. That's a range 1. Bunch of Runestone. Okay. That's a 1. I think we move to here. Kill them. Well, damage them. I don't think this is going to be a finishing blow. Then... Okay, that'll hit both of them. Do it. Right, zombies. I really do need you to actually win this. You've heard of going to the Triarii? We're going to the zombie. Yes, yes. Alright, Dark Ritual. There's no place I can get multiple reses, but you know what? Look at that. A res, a kill, and damage? Sure. There it is. Got the kill, got the res. Alright, that stupid thing. We hate that thing. I think I'd rather my zombies take the hits there. Let's go to here. Let's give strengthened, haste, and temporary HP. Honestly, I feel like I should give it to him. Yeah. Can I do it to you? Apparently not. Alright, we'll give it to them. Extra bodies is extra bodies. And then go ahead and blast him. Game telling me that everyone was gonna die. I don't know what this is talking about. Broken auto combat. Obviously we're gonna win this. It's literally everyone decaying. Alright, I take an attack of opportunity, I take it? Yeah. Probably finishing my leader off, though. Okay, we're fine. I'm fine. Oh no, we're not fine. Oh, rip. I think we have this, though. Unless it, like, desummons my fire giant, I think we have this. Those guys are gonna be stupid annoying. Okay, but you know what? More mortal blessings. Just keep piling them. All right, go hit him. Okay, that got rid of all their attacks. Zombie, you know what to do. Actually, hang on. Let's have you. I don't think we actually need to eat. 65-40. 40% chance you die. I'm already on fire anyways. Let's get to the better shot. I'm already burning. What's it matter? Okay, zombies finish him. Imagine being a giant fire giant. A giant fire giant. Big by even her species standards. And then getting destroyed by a zombie. Like, how embarrassing. You're gonna start chasing that down. Man, maybe I should have focused more on getting that killed. My leader would have made it otherwise. That claimed soul procking on the giant. Had that not happened, I do honestly think we would have lost this. This army definitely could use a little bit of a tearing up. for sure. Running around with these tier 1s and stuff that it had in it was probably not going to fly at this point in these small battles. In the big battles, it doesn't actually matter too much because once we get the zombie thing rolling, we're good. It's just a matter of actually getting the zombie thing rolling. Come up here. Yeah, how do you like it? Buff those guys. Yeah, we're gonna struggle to catch these if they run away. It's gonna be really annoying. Okay, go in the front door. Go that way. Closer and hit that. Oh no, you can't affect it, right? Yeah, my poison doesn't do anything. That is definitely an ouch. That is definitely an ouch. The poison doesn't affect those. Yeah, I think my battle odds here were like a 2-to-1 power rating with me at the loss end of that. So I'm going to be very excited. Now, can you just finish it by chance? Probably not. Okay. Giant can't reach, but you can go here and squish that. I am so glad we claimed that soul. I've never been so glad to claim a soul before. Oh, this could have gone so much better. Of course, I guess it could have gone so much worse. All right, we'll hit him with this. That's a little bit more of an auto hit than the other one. Get up there. I mean, sure. Now, we got this guy or what? Don't make me chase you. You are totally gonna make me chase you. Enemies fleeing the field to wish to claim. Yes, we're not gonna catch with anything that matters. Ooh, laddie. Ironically enough, we lost nothing but our leader, and you lost everything. We got 165 food, 20 gold, 56 souls, 90 mana, and it happened on his turn. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Resurrect dead units, the pursuer? Sure. Now that I can resurrect things. And Bone Dragon? Sure. Binding Archon's Blame. We'll just enchant that. Alright, bye-bye. I won't miss you. Bye-bye. Yes, I'll take the Imperium. Okay. Had we had Death Casting, that would have been a much safer fight for us. Yes, please. That's really gonna be like the clutch on our strategy here. Alright, and that is his throne city. So he's starting in a really crappy spot. I kind of feel for him a little bit. And I think that's the last of his cities. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, he is done. So then there were 3. So not bad at all. Lost his throne city, been defeated. All right, yeah, here's where I had to there was a huge army coming from down here, but I also had that under siege, so yeah, I made the call. If these guys had been there, that would have been an auto fight, frankly. So I am closing in on this stupid thing. It's been really actively throwing things at me. I gotta be careful though, because I have a feeling it's gonna be a triple army. And while I can fight up like we just saw, I'm not gonna be able to see it, do I? Oh, I'm sure nothing horrible happened there. All right, ditto here. We're coming over here to take out this brigand camp. Okay, done. Pantry can annex. Cool. You need probably one more. Oh, of course. One more quarry. Man, like I said, this poor guy has just been ping-ponged. I am building up another army. He is in the works. So, do I have other people recruiting? I don't. So we could use, honestly, probably a mage. No, not mage, not you. And then, that doesn't have all the buffs my other cities have. It's better that I recruit them over here. we'll do that. You should be auto-exploring. And we'll go ahead and recruit. I don't know, these Death Guards just... The AI loves to kill them. Absolutely loves to kill them. I think we'll just get another Death Stalker. They actually could take a hit, comparatively. Alright, and this is the new guy I got. He's a warrior. Inspiring Killer. Yeah, let's reset his skills. Yes. I'm not into that. Okay, so out of the shadows. Yes. And we want the Soulbound. Yes. Okay, we'll get the healing, the XP. 10% damage for attacking on adjacent and crit. Yeah, we'll make him offensive. Extra regen, sure. Alright, he's gonna be a two-hander guy. Probably go like my Death Knight. We'll get him a lance and a mount. So to that end, yeah, we'll get him the special charge. Done. All right, a lot of leadership stuff. Oh, he already has the lance. Yeah, look at Skeletor here, loving life. Belor the warrior. Okay, and force him into the void. Remnant's been collected. You know what? Screw you, buddy. I'm gonna bomb you right away. And we completed our major ambition by summoning that dragon. Oh, but Pitt's not here to enjoy it. Oh, poor Pitt. Poor Pitt. He'll be back. He'll be back. Yeah, and I've been vassalizing these guys just in case it goes to points, because I realized on the victory side of things, I wasn't doing stellar. I'm still in second place. So I figured it's worth more points than raising cities. So that's the way I went. A rivalry with you has ended. All right, you know what? I'm not necessarily against it. And this guy is the furthest away from my armies at the moment. What grievances do we have? Oh, you're taking over all the free cities. No, I'm not. Here's $280. Go away. And okay, I can't do that while I'm in the void. All right, we'll just see if we can make friends with him. I'm okay with that. I know where one of these guys is, and I don't know where the other one is. So this is the guy on the surface. I'm not certain on her. I'm guessing she must be underground. We peek down here. That's a neutral city. That's the one I've conquered. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain where they are, unfortunately. So that's super annoying. But we are at time for another one. Hopefully you enjoyed a city battle. We don't get to do too many of those due to me hating the 18 on 18s. But I think I showed the power of what this build can do with that crappy little army we had. Yeah, Pitt, he didn't even deserve to die in that fight, frankly. He did very, very well for himself. And remember, he's not the only person who has that claimed soul ability, so my other warlock, I believe, has that at this point too. So we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. But we'll have to get there in the next one. As always, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like on the video. It helps me a ton. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. I'd love to have you back. If you want to support the channel, you can always join me for a super chat when I'm live. Leave a super thanks on a video. Check out the channel memberships or the Patreon link to the channel info. All right, guys, get out there and do some sieging, and I will catch you in the next one. Babel and Pitt out.